With the grand opening and official opening of Fantasy Springs at Tokyo Disney Sea, the Tokyo Disney Resort has introduced a new vacation package that includes premier access to the rides in Fantasy Springs. And in fact, all four of them, you get unlimited Disney Premier access, essentially. But so the first thing to know about Tokyo Disney Resort vacation packages is they are very expensive. They are sometimes hard to book due to demand, and also because the system, for those of us who are English speaking, often has several caveats that the Japanese language website does not. But it is bookable for those of us with the English language through their site, and it is available at a good portion of their resort hotels. And again, I'm going to walk you through everything that includes. We're going to break down the paper as the first thing. All the paperwork you get is what we're going to go through first at the top of the video. All right, here is all the paperwork you get with the package. So this has the breakdown of everything. So it's 2 days, right? It's a 1 night, 2-day package. We're doing June 5th to the 6th. 2 people, 2 adults on this package, 1 room. It's under my name. 1 night, Toy Story Hotel. It has the room, or the hotel, and standard room square view. I assume the square is there's like a courtyard in the back, like a play area kind of. That I assume is the square. They could be more literal and it means the window is a square. I don't think so, but we'll find out shortly. Please remove the enclosed tickets at the tear-off line. Here's what's included. We have park tickets, right? So it's for 2 people. It's Nana and myself. We have 4 tickets. We have 2 tickets to Tokyo Disneyland on the 5th, 2 tickets to Tokyo Disney Sea on the 6th. 2 original goods vouchers, 2 beverage tickets, 2 shoulder bag vouchers, 6 attraction tickets, more on that in a minute, 1 greeting venue admission ticket, 1 restaurant voucher, hotel restaurant voucher, and 1 popcorn case voucher. Back in the day, I say back in the day, it was only a couple of years ago, that used to be a popcorn bucket that was exclusive to the package. Now it is a popcorn case, kind of like a little protective box that goes over your popcorn box. You'll see it over the course of this video. We'll show it when we go get it. Charges, cancellation. You can cancel up to 3 weeks out. You can cancel with no charge, and then obviously after that, they keep some amount of it. Yeah. All right. Here's the itinerary. So the itinerary, the name of the package is Fantasy Springs, Enjoy Attractions and More, 2 days. Day 1, from your residence or other location, previous place of stay, you must cover your own costs of transportation to Tokyo Disney Resort. Enjoy your visit to Tokyo Disneyland. So, fun thing here is, I don't think they really mean the monorail here. Obviously, you need to get to the resort in this package. I believe there are packages that include the bus ride from the airport, but don't quote me on that at this time. They used to include monorail tickets with the hotel. That's now not a thing. You now have to buy a monorail ticket. They're not expensive, but again, we've seen, being a Disney fan is watching things decline slowly. I love Tokyo Disney to death, and I still think they're miles ahead of a lot of the Disney properties, but we've seen a little bit of this nickel and diming, and it's, it reminds me of Disney. But they're still a bit ahead, it feels like. So, we're going to Tokyo Disneyland. We have park tickets as part of the package. We have a scheduled time to go on Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast at 17:30. We're going to go on Beauty and the Beast. What is that? That's 5. Is that 5:30? Is that correct? Yeah, 5:30 p.m. And then at 3 o'clock, we have Minnie Style Studio. So that's our meet and greet we get to go to. Sorry, the military time still, I'm not good at it. I always have to sit and think for a second. On day 2, so this is going to change a little. So they told us, we checked in, we didn't really want breakfast at Lotso. We're going to go home pretty early this day to get rest for the opening day of Fantasy Springs. They said we could probably show up. They always leave a little space at the restaurant. So we can go to Lotso Garden probably around dinner time this day. So probably after Beauty and the Beast, we'll go over there to eat. And they'll let us do dinner there most likely. We're going to see. we're going to try this out. If not, this is when breakfast would have been, but this is the grand opening of Fantasy Springs. We want to be there early. There's going to be a ceremony. Typically, though, you wouldn't need to worry because if you're doing a package like this, you have a bunch of things reserved, and so you don't need to fight people to rope drop the park, typically. We'll talk about what you might need to later. But, 6:30 breakfast, and sometimes getting out of that breakfast at 7:30 might not be early enough. But enjoy Tokyo Disney Sea, including Fantasy Springs. Guests can enjoy eligible attractions in Fantasy Springs as many times as they like during operating hours. For details, please see the back of your one-day passport, Fantasy Springs Magic. Also, they then give us one other attraction to pick. These are things we picked, right? Because Splash... Is Splash not on here? Oh, yeah, it is. There was no time there. Splash Mountain we can enjoy anytime during operating hours. And we get to go in the DPA line. We skip the line. Same with Beauty and the Beast. We're skipping the line. And Minnie. Here, we're not only skipping the line at all the Fantasy Springs rides. Once we get to go experience Journey to the Center of the Earth with the DPA line. So you get to pick one of those, and all the Fantasy Spring rides you have to pick. You just get to do those. And then transportation. All right. Here are tickets. Don't worry, I'm going to show these uncensored because it doesn't matter at this point, because by the time you're watching this, they've all been cashed in. So we have our park tickets at the top for Tokyo Disneyland. Those are our Tokyo Disneyland one-day passports for the 5th. You scan that QR code into your app. That makes life easier. You can bring these if you want. I mean, you might want them with you as a backup anyway. You should carry your vacation package documentation with you at all times anyway. But scan that QR code, put it in the app. You're going to want that because that's how you can use that ticket to book priority passes, mobile order, all that other stuff you need the park ticket for. So very important. Then we have the Fantasy Springs Magic ticket. This is a special park ticket that's part of the package that they're selling to resort guests. This is a one-day ticket to enter Disney Sea, but also it is special in that it grants all-day access to Fantasy Springs. So you don't, anytime you want to go in Fantasy Springs, you can. Doesn't matter when. You can go. And then also you have Premier Line access to Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure, Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey, and Rapunzel's Lantern Festival. You have anytime access to Fairy Tinkerbell's Busy Buggies, but they do not... Look, there's going to be some discrepancies here. According to the ticket, there is no DPA line for Tinkerbell's Busy Buggies. That being said, I have been let into it, and I've seen people using it. There is one. It's not labeled. So we'll show you when we get there. Even though it doesn't exist, it does. Tokyo Disney's a confusing place. Then there's an original goods voucher. I don't know I'm sure I do know what this is, but off the top of my head, I don't remember what exactly they give you. Something with the vacation package logo. I don't think it's the bag, because I think there's a separate voucher for the bag. We then have a voucher. We have 2 beverage tickets. Enjoy a range of beverage. Oh, range of beverages as much as you want in the park. Oh, cool. I didn't know we have unlimited drinks. That's wild. That's amazing. And then, there's the shoulder bag. I've seen people with the shoulder bag. It's a cute little bag. You will see it. We're going to look at the fine print on the Fantasy Springs tickets, right? Where is it here? Sorry about that. I'm trying to read it on my own. Nope, this is the shop. Okay. This ticket is valid on admission to the park indicated per person. Valid only the date indicated, blah, blah, blah. No refund. Do not show, blah, blah, blah. If you leave the park. Get a hand stamp. Yeah, they still do hand stamps. This ticket is required to use the various services offered, such as Disney Premier Access, about the areas of Fantasy Springs. This ticket may be used to enter Fantasy Springs anytime during the park's operating hours. This ticket may be used to experience the attractions at Fantasy Springs, Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey, Peter Pan's Neverland Adventure, Rapunzel's Lantern Festival, Fairy Tinkerbell's Busy Buggies, anytime excluding attractions that are temporarily closed. There is no limit to the number of times you can experience the attractions. You may use the priority access entrance when experiencing attractions at Fantasy Springs, with the exception of Tinkerbell's Busy Buggies. Depending on the circumstances, there may be a longer wait for attractions. So, there you go. Then there's a bunch of other information for these. It tells me where I can handle this voucher for this gift. Tells me where I can get drinks. Basically anywhere that's not a buffeteria. No sit-down show restaurants, buffeteria, or places that do not serve eligible drinks. Yeah. Valid for one drink. It says it's unlimited though, right? Say that on the front. Where's the beverage section? Yeah, as much as you want. Okay. I don't know, but then it seems. See, this is what is wild about here, is then things are contradictory on the back, but it's definitely good for as many drinks as you want. And then those are the shops we can get the bag from. What's funny is I think. Oh, some of them are the same. I was gonna say, are they different stores? Then you can. No, they're the same bags. You can cash in the gift and the bag at the same time. Okay. This is my first vacation package, so we're all learning here, folks. This is my first time with all this paperwork. All right, so we have a bunch of tickets we got to hold on to in 2024. These are our Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast, 1730 to 1830 on the 5th. We get to use those. This is our Splash Mountain all day. Whenever we want, we get to use that once. Then we have the same thing for Journey to the Center of the Earth. We don't have Fantasy Springs because you just use your Fantasy Springs Magic ticket instead. And then this is a hotel restaurant voucher for Lotso Garden for breakfast. I don't know if there's a price difference for if we do dinner or not. We're going to find out. We're going to find out tomorrow. Here's our greeting venue admission ticket. Funny enough, you get just one of those for 2 people. So Minnie Style Studio, we're going to get to meet Minnie. And then 1 popcorn case voucher. 2 in party, 1, or do we both get one? No, for 1. 1 for the family. The family must share their popcorn. So that's all our paperwork. Let's go make this happen. All right, so we're here for the first day of our packet. Nana, you're going to be in the video. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. You can be in the shot. First day of our packet. Look how pretty it is. Look at that blue sky with the castle and good colors. Look at that. But the exciting thing today at Disneyland is the trees are back. Apparently the World Bazaar trees go away for the winter. I don't know that I've ever actually seen them, even though I've been here in the summer. And it makes it feel completely different in here. Usually it feels like just a concrete jungle. What a difference 4 trees make. Looks good. But Nana, we should go figure out all of our many coupons and what we have to do. We're going to parade first. Okay, so while we're waiting for the parade, we'll figure out.
You can figure it.
Okay.
That's how it works.
I have to use my unlimited drink voucher.
Oh, and popcorn.
And popcorn? Is it? It's not unlimited popcorn, is it? You just get the bag, right? Yeah. Well,
these come with a plump one. No, and then you have a popcorn voucher from last time.
Well, I have vouchers, yeah, but you got to use the bucket with those. He follows you on Twitter?
Yeah.
He's very famous. He's been here forever. The piano player. It's okay. No, we got to go get a parade spot. Don't die. Great duck. So I used the drink coupon. Everything's so procedural here that I expected they would ask for ID. There'd be something to scan on the coupon. No, You just flashed it, they look at the date, and then they gave us 2 drinks, which is, you know, it's a vacation package, and we have all these coupons. I just expected so much procedure to be involved, but it was so simple and easy and quick, and it's a really nice benefit, especially if you're doing a summer package. It's a good offer. So interestingly, on the ticket, it says like specialty beverages are not included. Banana, you were able to get the special Space Mountain drink.
I heard people were ordering with the same tickets. I'm like,
with the
wow.
vacation package ticket, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm getting one.
It's cool.
Happy.
It's good to know. So it's worth asking at every restaurant. It doesn't hurt to ask, right?
Ta-da!
Yeah. Well, they saw it. They watched my Space Mountain vlog. They know.
Fine.
They know the deal. But I'm very happy
fine.
for you.
Happy.
All right, now we're going to use our one-time, anytime ticket to Splash Mountain, which will go in the DPA entrance, which is going to be on the right-hand side here. If my camera will focus, it won't focus. There it goes. So it's going to be on the right side here. Basically where the actual attraction sign is here is where we're going to go in, just across from the drop. All right, here we go. So we got to keep our tickets for now. They punched a hole in them because there's a secondary DPA scan. And so when we get there, we're going to give these in and we're not going to get to keep them. Time to ride the best and now only Splash Mountain in the world. And this is being filmed just a couple days before we're going to go on Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So it'll be probably as fresh in my head as it will be in anyone's when I ride that. Here we go. Back in time. Oh!
Water. I love water.
So I have no legroom, so Nana has both of our bags.
Yeah, I don't have no space.
No space. It's very tight, the seat. What happened to the stair? Going down the bayou. Going down the bayou. Going down the bayou. Where is she?
Are we in Magic Kingdom?
No, we're not in Magic Kingdom. Look how clean it is. People are also smiling. Look at how clear that is.
何してんだえ何バカやってんだよここまで降りてだ目指すは笑い時に
The kid behind us is already crying. We just went down a 3-foot drop. He's really not going to like what's next. We're a long way from FSU.
みんなの四つ抜きですね離さなかったら後で泣き起きるぞ
What are you saying? Yeah, it's water. It's a water ride. Do whatever you gotta, Bear. Oscar, please don't throw me into that briar patch. Briar patch. He said it. He just said it in Japanese. Oh, look at the river pool. Uh-oh. Oh!
very wet.
Me too. Crying. Poor kid.
Me inside right now.
Easy.
What are you laughing at? My face dripping?
Your glasses.
They're dripping, yes, they are.
Smells like gumbo. Ramming speed. Alright, we're gonna go to the Woodchuck greeting trail. I've never done this before, but it's 2 separate lines. You can meet Donald or Daisy in their Camp Woodchuck costumes. I haven't even brought you guys back here in a vlog yet, actually. I was saving Camp Woodchuck for another time. We'll go in here another time, but we're gonna go back to the furthest corner, which is gonna be these meet and greets. Which one are we doing?
Daisy.
We're doing Daisy. Daisy's 25, okay.
Yeah, they have like a, what's it, B?
What?
B? The B.
Look, Spike the Bee.
Spike the B.
He's right here. And we can pay a visit to the Tittertwill bird. Of course, everything in Tokyo is better, so there's a full-blown animatronic
Can you pronounce
hanging
the
out.
bird name?
Tittertwill.
What's that?
It's the Tittertwill bird.
I gotta say that. This is
When lightning struck this tree on December 5th, 1901, that's Walt Disney's birthday, it burned the nesting place of the rare Tittertwill bird, Funny-Lucus titterwillis. Concern that the Tittertwill bird would be lost forever was unfounded when the bird moved back in shortly thereafter. In fact, it appears the Tittertwill actually prefers the remodeled home. So that's what happened here. There's a big hole in it, and there he is. And then he'll fall asleep. I think he's about to. Yep, now he goes to sleep. And he'll sit there for a little while and snore, and then he'll come back up. There you go, 25 and 55. Of course, I mean, I think Donald's always longer, but it's particularly longer now because of Donald's Quacky Duck City, which is going on right now, in his 90th birthday, which is in a few days. But we're right along the rivers of the... is it Rivers of America here? Yeah. Well, and in Paris, it's Rivers of the Far West. I can never keep track of all of them, but it says 25. We'll see how long it actually is. I think I said this before, but I've actually never been back here, so this is all new to me. Huh? Oh, did I? I said it to you. I didn't know if I said it on camera. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I know I said it to you.
Bumble.
I see the Bumble, yeah. Okay, now. Let's not promote that. We'll lose our family-friendly...
Family-friendly, it's fun.
let me see, there's Camp Woodchuck.
Notification for the Minnie's.
Yeah, because it's in 15 minutes. Yeah. No. But I think, I might be wrong. I think this was the Mike Fink keelboat dock. That's what it looks like to me. And I think they just turned it into this. Because this was, Camp Woodchuck was a more recent project. I think like late 2000s. They converted the existing restaurant into Camp Woodchuck Kitchen, and then this dock back here into the 2 meet and greets. This is a good spot to take part in the mass waving. It's a good place to do it. Everyone will wave. On the train. We can't wave to them. There's trees in the way. They'll still try, I bet. No. There's this cool tin sign here, though, about hooking the big one, about fishing lure. Ridiculous fishing lures. The Splash Happy Sparkle Bug. The Fuzzy Beaver. The Lunker Dunker Spelunker. The Tittertwill Torpedo. Looks like a submarine. The Tommy Mock Muddler. Humphrey's Hopper Popper. Humphrey the Bear, I guess. Snozzy's Slug Plugger, Twitchy Gilman, Duck-Feathered Grub Bubbler, the Woodley Woodchuck Wobbler, and the Lucky Kuroda.
Kuroda? That's the Japanese people's last name.
I mean, probably. Fittingly, a Sherman Brothers song is playing, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Not a Disney movie. A lot of people think it is. It's not. But I then noticed, because of the music, that the speakers are heavily themed. They look like old-time speakers, which is great. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Daisy.
遠いところから来てくれたんだよ、2人とも。そう。
There's you.
そういったなんかね、そういうところにもディズニーランドにあるらしいんだけど、週何回行ってんでしたっけ？
週に3、4回ね、そこに行って、いっぱいデイジーのお友達にわーって言ってるの。すごいね。何これ？
これね、秘密のコードなんだけど。
まだ行ってない。行けたら行こうかな。このミニちゃんがいる。
そっかそっか。
ミニちゃんに行って、ミニちゃんに会って、ミニちゃんに行って、それでもしかしたらボールマインド。
So weirdly enough, the ride you get 2 tickets. A meet and greet is deemed that you only need 1. So this says 2 people in a party, 1 room, and we're gonna go into
We only have 1 ticket?
Minnie Style Studio. It says it's good for 2 people. Minnie Style Studio, which is relatively new, was added in 2020 with the Fantasyland expansion, but it's on the outskirts of Toontown. We do have a separate tour video of this if you want to watch it, but we're gonna go meet Minnie Mouse in her summer. She's in the summer outfit, right? Okay, let's go. If it says it's a long wait, I will tell you it's at least one of the cutest and most entertaining queues for any meet and greet I've ever seen. So if it says it's long, you know, you'll be entertained. Yeah, there's his bed. This is what I'm excited to see. Figaro, the only other time I've been here, Figaro was broken and didn't come out. So I'm very excited to see him. Hopefully he'll pop out again. Oh, there he goes. It's very often, apparently. I'll just keep the camera on him probably, because it'll just pop out again, I'm sure. Now that I'm zoomed in, he won't pop out. There he goes. This is me ironing my button-up shirt every morning. This is what happens. So Minnie's outfit changes seasonally, but so does the backdrop piece. And so these are the ones for the other season. They're bolted in, but you can see she has the summer one with her. So I'm guessing they'll actually remove the summer one and they'll take the other one off and they'll put it in its place. Hi, Minnie. She's there, yeah, she's there. No, ducks, only ducks.
泣いちゃう。どれにしようかな。でもレイジーどっかにいるから。
いたいたいた。ね、ミニーの友達もちゃんといたね。よかった。
All right, well, we cashed in the vouchers. There were 2 different vouchers we each had, which one was the shoulder bag, and the other was original goods. I didn't know what original goods meant. I thought everyone gets this bag because this is what I see everybody with, but you have choices. So you can pick this big bag, or you can pick a blanket, or you can pick what I didn't even know existed. And of course, I like, you know, tchotchkes and garbage. They have a Tomika that is exclusive to the vacation package. So they do make Mickey's car, and they do make Mickey, but this is a different color, and Mickey is in a completely different outfit. This is his vacation package outfit with the straw hat. He's on vacation, and he's going to Tokyo Disney. This is only available if you have a package. You see, it's a special box. Yeah, and then this, I mean, it's a nice quality bag. This is what everybody, I always see people with this every day in these parks. You see these. I didn't get the blanket because I didn't know what to do with the
I think that was for the baby.
It said gauze blanket,
Yeah.
so was it for a baby?
Yeah.
Do have any people with vacation packages have babies? Like small babies?
I mean, they bring their baby.
Put a small baby on a vacation package? So here's the shoulder bag. I do love, there's a Mickey carabiner.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Is amazing. But this is the shoulder bag. So this is the case. It has the castle and the Mickey and his outfit and the logo. And I guess there's a bunch of warnings about not choking on this bag. There's also a little, you could use this to carry stuff, this little pouch. But then we can do this. I like that Nana asked me before. She's like, can we open it? That's all it is. Did you think a bag was coming out?
No, I was talking about untie the strap to put it on your neck.
Sure, if you'd like.
Because we need that, because we keep taking out the voucher from the
I'm
file.
not wearing this. I have a
Why? Well, I'll wear that.
I thought there was like a lanyard. There used to be a lanyard with a pouch, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know, it's got better or worse, but
I don't know, right? Because you used to get a popcorn bucket, but now you get a popcorn case. There used to be. I mean, this is a nice quality bag. This is no cheaper than anything they've ever had. And Tomika, I mean, that's a 2,000
I mean, you love
yen.
Tomika anyway.
I think those. So, I think it's nice that they give stuff. It's definitely the overall quality of the gifts has definitely gone down, but I think they're still good. And this, at least the shoulder bag, this shoulder bag, I think has remained.
Tote bag じゃない?
What?
Tote bag.
Tote, yeah.
Not the shoulder bag.
They wear it on their
Is it shoulder bag in the English one? I thought it's tote bag. That's a crossbody. I know that, but it's not the shoulder.
This is what said shoulder bag. The ticket said shoulder bag because you put it over your shoulder.
I
but
know.
It's actually a crossbody.
Yes.
What do you want from me? I don't live here. I can't change the culture.
Okay, you can teach them English here too, but
No,
okay.
it's all right. Let them call things what they call them.
Alright.
It makes for good videos.
So then, hi.
The next thing on our travel package agenda is Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast, and we have a front of the line ticket similar to Splash, but the difference here is we have a time frame due to popular demand of this attraction. I guess we have a time frame in which to use it. But let's go do that right now. All right, we're gonna go in the DPA entrance, which is right over here. Here we go. It's no restaurant with $80 bad food, but it'll do. There's more gachapon to get. We haven't been here since these came out. Oh, it actually says you can buy 4 at a time now. Did I not put 5 in? I thought I put 5. Mickey, Big Band Beat.
I wish they could take a 500 yen coin.
Big Band beat Mickey again.
Are they trying to make you buy Mickey?
Correct.
Okay.
Trying to make me buy more.
Come on, Mickey.
No more Mickey.
Oh, somebody else.
I don't know who. It's
a
hard
whale.
to tell. I don't think it's the whale. Is it?
Come on, bear.
Bear.
Oh, yay.
I don't know who this one is. That might be a bear. It's so hard to see that one.
Looks like a bear.
It's a bear. All right, so we got
Also,
two
two
bears.
bear and two Mickey.
Mickey. Let me put these away. Please be Pluto the whale.
Oh,
Pluto.
eat.
We just need the whale. Come on, sleepy whale, shut up. Come on, sleepy whale, shut up, please. And you'll notice these lights will go when I do.
Oh,
Pluto. This is a merchandise restock, a long time in the making, and they have a ton of them. The Space Mountain Final Ignition merchandise looks like it's mostly gone, except for one or two things. This is from a previous home line that came out several months ago. It is a kitchen timer, but it is the standby sign for the original Space Mountain, which is still standing as of today, until July. So I need to get this. I missed this the first time. It sold out instantly, and now there's plenty. So I don't know who you think are the most hardcore Disney fans in the world, but there is no argument that it's the Maihama group, that it's the folks out here at TDR, because this drone show is not announced in any way, shape, or form. This is not a public thing, but a mob has shown up in Toontown knowing you can probably see some of it from here. Supposedly there's another mob in Disney Sea, and yeah, I don't know. And then on top of the parking structure at the Toy Story Hotel. So we're gonna see where these end up showing up, but we're waiting. Also, there is no doubt the greatest operational team of any Disney park in the world is Tokyo Disney, because they knew people were gonna show up and they sent crowd control. So like they were ready. So a couple of crowd control cast members came directly from Electrical Parade and are here directing traffic, which is great. Yeah, they haven't seen a drone show here yet, so it's a pretty cool first moment if you've never seen it. I hope they're going to be higher than that, but again, it's not made to be seen from here. It's made to be seen on the TV special. So we may not have a great view. You can hear them though, they're loud. There's a buzzing, a loud buzzing in the sky. That was not the buzzing, that was the fire or the fireworks factory exploding in Toontown. But there is a buzzing. Toontown makes everything absurd. Anytime you're back here doing anything, it feels absurd. Now the question is, are they going to stay where they were, or are they sliding that way? Because everyone's been looking kind of this way, but maybe that's just because people assume like, oh, there's a Toontown sign in the Frozen Mountain. Like, it's got to be with that pretty setting. But again, we're not in the intended viewpoint. We're, oh, there we go. If they can spin that, that'd be great. Whatever that is can spin. There's the rainbow for Neverland. Those other drones are still up there. So I'm guessing everything's gonna light up at once at some point. And now I assume a third thing will light up, if I'm right. Maybe? Oh. Oh, something's that. I see them moving. They're taking another form, it looks like. Maybe it's gonna be the big logo. Is it time? It's funny, I can't. Oh, yeah. It's funny, I can't see them with my naked eye, but the camera, I can see it in the camera where they've gone. Ah, there we go. Wow. Well, we got to see one as intended. That one was nice and high. Maybe the logo will be that high. They're still there. Oh, Northern Lights above Frozen. That's cool. Where are they gonna go next? Maybe I can see in my camera. There's still a bunch over there, but there are a lot. I mean, they're kind of doing 2 or 3 displays at once. This is a high volume show. I mean, obviously it's a one-off, really, so you can spend more. It's not meant to be nightly. Where are they? I think I see them there. It's like a really high-tech game of whack-a-mole. Where is it gonna pop up next? This airplane is about to have a hell of a show. I think that's a ship going by. Maybe it's a pirate ship. And a starry sky. For Peter Pan, I assume. If you're watching the broadcast at home, you probably have a better idea of what's going on than we do. I think this is supposed to be the Lantern Festival. I'm seeing like people next to me are watching the broadcast. The audible gasp though, like I think this audience is ready for a drone show every night. I think every park in the world is ready for it at this point. I don't know what the restrictions are here. I mean, the problem here is you're in the middle of Tokyo. You're in the middle of one of the most populated cities in the world with obviously a very busy airspace. Wait, look at all these planes going by all the time. That was cool. That was really neat. Now we got stars again. These are much higher though. Oh. That's basically across the whole land. That's basically stretching from Tangled all the way to Frozen across the whole port. I mean, I'll tell you if you've never seen a drone show. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's moving. It's on the move. Oh, is it actually going to spin our way? Or is it going to stop? Oh, we might get it. Oh, keep going. Keep going. Oh, that's where it stopped. Pooh's Honey Hunt reopened, I think, on the 25th of May, but I've been at Disney Sea every day in perpetuity. So this is my first ride on Honey Hunt this visit. You can? Yeah, go ahead.
What is that?
Sumimasen. So this is my first visit of the trip. I mean, I've been back and forth to America, but first visit of this elongated trip for Honey Hunt. And in actuality, it's been over a year since I've been on it because we came to visit April of last year. We are the book. Earlier on Beauty and the Beast, we were the soup. Now we're the book. What's wild about these, I never get to talk when I film stuff in Tokyo. We usually just film ride-throughs. These are all hand-painted. And because it's Tokyo and no one will really pick at the wall, that's okay. But these are all hand-painted and they're beautiful and I love them. There it is, a hand-painted butt face. The butt face. I love it. Me laughing at people on Diz Twitter. These were added during the closure. With COVID, they added like temporary stickers, but now there's these big metal bees and leaves. They're really pretty.
Are you showing my feet too? I'm gonna get the money off.
ある日のこと、熊のプーさんはクリストファー・ロビンに風船が欲しいと言いました。
風船なんか何に使うの？
蜂蜜取るの。
風船じゃ蜂蜜は取れないよ。
取れるよ。蜂蜜のところまで飛ぶよ。蜂みたいに。ああ、大変だ。こんなことになるのも蜂蜜が大好きなせいだ。
ラランワさんがいとこのいいやつ。
気をつけてね。
We're gonna see you right now.
俺さはわてが世界一のトラ初一のトラは俺一人俺一人こんなの好きなのはズオーとヒーたちだけだぜ。
ズオーとヒーたち、蜂蜜泥。
蜂蜜泥。蜂蜜泥。
気をつけろ、気をつけろ、気をつけろ、気をつけろ、気をつけろ。
We didn't get the cannon. Is the book working? No. The book is very inconsistent. You know, it's not normal to watch resort TV that I can't understand, but it's still as comforting as watching resort TV in America, I will say. The magic is still there, but yeah. So it's the rooms. We have multiple room tours up. One from when Spencer worked with us. There's one from me. You can watch me walking around this room. I love this hotel. It's cute. I think the price is pretty reasonable, and yeah, I mean, you get my thoughts in the room tour that's up already. We're not focusing on it for this package, but yeah, I like the Toy Story Hotel. But we're going to get a couple hours of sleep. I don't know if Nana is. Nana might go line up now for the opening of Fantasy Springs. I don't know. But nonetheless, I'm going to get a couple hours of sleep because I've been doing 5 a.m. outside of parks so much in the last 3 weeks that I don't have it in me. I just don't. I gotta get a couple hours at least. So the nice thing here is it's pretty normalized that you join your party in line. Everyone else will do it. Like people will just jump in throughout the morning if someone got there earlier. There's nothing frowned upon with that here, so I'll probably get up at like 5 a.m. and I'll be over there, join them by like 6 a.m. and we'll see how it goes with the 9 a.m. park opening when they'll actually let us in. It looks like Walder down at the Fantasy Springs Hotel. Some people lost their party, and so this is actually a magic rope they sell at the magic shop here. This person is using to find the rest of their family. So we're here at the entrance. Nana has been out here since 3:30 in the morning. I came at 7:15-ish. If I'd come at 7:15, I'd be far back, but not as far back as I was other days. But all right, we're going in, and then we're gonna march across the entire park for 10 minutes till we get to Fantasy Spring. Lots of waving and flags. And balloons at the end that you can also buy. And a bubble blower. What a day. It's pretty quiet because you need the standby pass to enter, so it's quiet back here. Here we are among the very first guests ever officially in Fantasy Springs. The Tokyo Disney Sea, the 8th port, the first new port since opening day, September 9th, 2001. Arigatou gozaimasu. Got our wristband. Oh, look at this. We've lined all the walkways. Thank you. Woo! We have our wristband. If this photo, there's Nana. She's angry. She had to wait. Come on, let's go.
ぎゅーって抱きしめて。ねえ、エルサに夏を取り戻してもらう。風が心にささやくの。少しも寒くないわ。
小船暂时停止运行。
And we're stuck on Frozen. Well, he did freeze her heart, so she's frozen. Oh no. Look how pretty the sets are with light. They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
皆様にお cast member arrives to assist you. Thank you.
Oh, we're getting evacuated on the first ride. Yeah. They'll let you do anything on the vacation package.
You pay a lot of money just to go.
You get to walk the ride. Anna just dramatically reset. She looks very concerned.
That's me every day.
So we got evacuated from Frozen, and when you have a ticket that's good to skip the line at all of the Fantasy Springs rides, you might be wondering what's the recovery like. Well, it's a multiple experiences, which is good at Fantasy Springs rides, which does us no good. But it's also good at things like Soarin', which Soarin' is usually a 2 to 3 hour wait and an expensive DPA to buy.
Yep.
So probably go do that later since it's on the house today. It's not a bad deal. It's 10:48. We've done a lot of socializing, so it's not that we've been rushing, but Nanny, what, you've been on Frozen twice?
Yeah, 1.5.
I did Frozen kind of once. We got evac. It was amazing. Don't get me wrong. I loved seeing the sets with lights on and walking through them. Once in a lifetime thing. Super cool. But then I did Peter Pan. So I've done 2 rides with no effort. So the priority access lines have stayed short, despite the fact that we know they've sold out of these packages. So, you know, it's going to be real hard not to recommend this package. Is your favorite guy the creepy love guy? Okay. Now we know Nana's taste in men. Nana and Hiroki are stalking characters, and I mean like I've showed you guys before, like meeting characters is kind of old school here. You form like a circle or a semicircle, and then they pick out who they're gonna meet, and so they're doing that. Not really my scene, so I'm gonna go. Nana's not a big fan of Fairy Tinkerbell's Busy Buggies, so I'm gonna go ride that right now because I like this ride a lot, and I have unlimited access. Here we go to the Busy Buggy, the grown 35-year-old man wearing a bear hat and a crocodile wristband. And we're going on a Busy Buggy. We're gonna go make some deliveries. Oh wow, there's no one really in here. It does seem like they're limiting the standby pass a bit. I mean, we're gonna watch over the course of the summer to see what these ratios end up being and if they end up changing. But today, definitely feels like it's mostly package people and less stand. I mean, it's still on the early side, around 11 a.m. Maybe it'll become more as the day wanes on, but for now, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of people have been let in beyond package people. We're going to see cheese. There's a hidden Mickey with cheese. Where is cheese? Just here for cheese. I lost him. There he is. So I didn't really think about it, but I noticed going along that the actual real-life foliage changes in the ride as you go through the seasons. And so we got to winter, and I was like, oh, they're like evergreen trees. That's interesting. And then I thought about it. I'm like, oh, that part backs up against the frozen area. Those double as Arendelle trees. That's pretty ingenious. That might be my favorite detail of the whole land so far. I just think that's so thoughtful. I love that. Another nice thing about the package is whenever you want throughout the day, you can come and go in Fantasy Springs as you please. Obviously, we have unlimited rides on things also. So, you know, if you want to go do other stuff in the park and then come back and see everything at night, or come back and ride something again, you can do that whenever you want. Some other guests spotted this hidden Mickey in the treasure chest in Skull Rock. Oh, there we go. It's a good one. It's only really apparent from this angle. So a fun thing we found out, so in order to enter the restaurants in Fantasy Springs, the ones with an interior, you need a mobile order. But actually, if you have the drink coupon, they'll let you in just to get the drink. So that's pretty great with the vacation package. That's another perk, is you could at least go in and see every restaurant with this drink voucher, which I think is invaluable. Nana's food hack worked out again. That drink coupon, they let us cash in for the milk tea at Snuggly Duckling, which is great. But you still need mobile order to get other food. So they won't let you can get into the restaurant and get a drink, but if you want food, you have to do mobile order. So keep that in mind. The countdown is not only over, but it's been replaced by a big physical set with a big physical sign. Look at that. That's great. And now there's like the storybook pages on the side. Those are screens still, but it looks great. Got the Fantasy Springs Monorail on Fantasy Springs opening day to close out the day. It's pretty fitting. The one negative is how much walking and transit I just went through to essentially go maybe 50 to 100 feet, right? Because we were just on the other side of that gateway. And to get to the Toy Story Hotel, I had to walk all the way to the front of Disney Sea. And then I also had to take a monorail.
We're here at we're in Eric Morton's home. He's not here. I'm staying here while I'm back in the U.S. to cover the grand opening of, not the grand opening, but the media event for Tiana's Bayou Adventure and Communicore and all that, the summer events at Walt Disney World. But real quick at the end of this video, I just want to add on final thoughts on the package. Now, you know, I hadn't done a vacation package for many years for Tokyo Disney because people had told me they're very overpriced. And then I looked into it a bit and I was like, yeah, they are. And really the hook of a lot of them seems to be, how badly do you want to do a particular thing? There are some weird packages, right? There are some character-driven packages. There are some that are more just entertainment-driven. This is a updated version of the ride-driven one, right? This is people that really want to do attractions. And so I showed you everything that's in it. I think at the time of purchase with the conversion rate, I want to say it was like $700, roughly $700 US a person. Now that will vary based on when you go. It shouldn't vary by more than at most a few $100, or maybe a couple of $100, according to some people I know that have booked it. Because I think the ones I have coming up were more yen, but the conversion rate has been continuing to go in our favor. It gets confusing, but nonetheless, anywhere in this price range, this is not something I expected to say, but anywhere in this price range, I think this is a really fantastic way to experience Fantasy Springs, because we have seen it already. Honestly, not a lot has changed from the soft openings. Once they got into like the May 28th period, the land was pretty much running or the port was pretty much running as it's going to. The other people we were with on this day did not have a package. They were just regular admission. And yeah, Nana, you heard, Nana waited outside the park from 3:30 in the morning. And with that spot, she got at 3:30 in the morning. The other people in our package, the earliest standby pass for Frozen they were able to pull, being that far up in the line, was a 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon standby pass. Now, I will say, other people in our party came later. I was able to do that thing where you refresh the standby pass over and over and you have to be super fast. I was able to get that person at 2:30 Frozen Ever After. Oh my goodness. Anna and Elsa's Frozen Journey. Sorry, so many years of that other ride. I was able to get them a slightly earlier one, and I think after that I was able to pull them with Peter Pan as well. That was kind of it for the day, but that was a late arrival. I think Hiroki ended up doing 3 out of 4. Tinkerbell ends up being the standby pass that for some reason is always the hardest to get. And in ratio, so I have a note. I went to every single soft opening of Fantasy Springs, and I have notes on how many times I was able to pull a standby pass for different attractions. And I believe my Tinkerbell total was only 5. Out of all the previews, I only got to go on Tinkerbell 5 times. Everything else was above that number. And that was not a preferential thing. As I've told you guys before, I guess a little bit of that weight can be preferential, right? Because there were days where, honestly, if you get in very early in the morning, you're going to get one of those standby passes without a fight. Like when you open the app, one will be available and it's not going to error out. It's not going to tell you weren't quick enough, any of those things. You're going to get one, right? As long as you're in the first however many people enter the park, you will get a standby pass. DPA is a different story. Disney Premier Access, a different story. I have not actually seen anyone in my party or myself successfully book the paid Premier Access to the ride, which gets you essentially like a fast pass lane, and as well guaranteed access to the land, right? So, but as far as standby pass is concerned, I think my first ones, I think I've done Peter Pan twice. I think I had booked Frozen once, I think Tangled. In fairness, Tinkerbell was never my first choice, so it's not the thing I picked in the morning. So there is some, there is something to be said there. But in my experience in the evenings, all right, there were several days after we had completed coverage and I really felt like I had seen everything in Fantasy Springs several times. I started showing up at like 3 to 5 in the afternoon, somewhere in that period. And I will tell you, from 3 p.m. onward, Tinkerbell is the hardest standby pass to pull, at least in my experience. That does not factor in when it rains. When it rains, it's a very easy one to pull because you can't have an umbrella open and you better have a jacket. And there is video somewhere. I will release this eventually. There is video of me riding Tinkerbell's busy buggies in the rain and getting soaked and just yelling for Cheese, my savior, to help me. You'll see that another time. But I will say, if let's say it's $700 US a person, let's think about what we got there. We got this is 2 people. Or for a single person, $700. I got 2 park tickets, one for Disneyland and one for Disney Sea. The Disney Sea ticket is the Disney Springs Magic ticket, of course. I have unlimited beverages. Not a huge benefit, but a pretty darn good one, right? I mean, that adds up over time, especially if you're not just drinking water from the little fountains. What else? And then we had a bunch of line skipping passes, right? We skipped the line at Splash. That's like a $10 to $12 DPA. We skipped the line at Beauty and the Beast, which is the more expensive one. That one's almost $15, I think. My conversion rates may be wrong. That's the one that Splash is a 1,500 yen. Beauty and the Beast is a 2,000 yen. So we got those. Minnie Style Studio, that's not a thing they sell. So that's exclusive to the package. Otherwise, you have to wait for that. So that was there. And then we didn't film it here, but we did have premiere access for Journey to the Center of the Earth, which again is a 1,500 yen. But you can pick other ones. You can pick Soarin' if you want. It just so happened to work out that Frozen broke down and we got the pass for Soarin'. That worked out really well. So that made for a tremendous day at Disney Sea, right? Where we could ride those 4 rides unlimited, also do Soarin' and Journey to the Center of the Earth. I will tell you, so we didn't make the most of it, right? Because we were kind of working. But even then, even with all the social interaction we did and working and everything, still on that last day, I rode Frozen 4 times, Peter Pan 3 times, Tangled 2 times, and Tinkerbell 2 times. And again, it was unlimited. I could have done triple or quadruple this, I think, if I really tried. And if I set my day out to where all I wanted to do was Fantasy Spring stuff, who knows how many I could have hit. And maybe that's something we'll try. I have to see what I'm doing. I'm doing 2 more vacation packages with people this summer, with stays at the Fantasy Springs Hotel, which I can't believe they even got, and thankfully they did. So I get to see that hotel at some point. It's very hard to book, and so we'll see. Maybe, I don't know if Jonathan's going to want to do that or not. He might want to see other stuff at Disney Sea. We'll see what we end up doing, but. The 4 newest, hottest attractions in the theme park world, a ticket with unlimited access, with front of the line access. I don't know what that's worth because no one's ever sold that, right? Like, I think about every major land opening. There's never been, I mean, you could book a VIP tour, I guess. That's the only way you've ever gotten access like that, right? And even then, I remember Rise of the Resistance, because it was going down so much. They had some sort of, I forget what the limit was on a VIP tour, if it was you could go once an hour or whatever it was. Or maybe they were limiting to once a VIP tour, even at the very beginning or on opening day. I don't remember exactly. But there have been limits in place at times throughout history. But there's never been a package with unlimited, all day fast pass, essentially, for the newest attractions in a park. They didn't do it for Cars Land or Pandora or Galaxy's Edge or any of these things. They've never done this before. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime really cool opportunity, I think. And I think it will save you a lot of headaches. So number one, I'm gonna shame the Oriental Land Company in Tokyo Disney Resort, which I do not normally do because they usually spend the money. But in this case, I think they're being really difficult with their day guests. I think this is an incredibly unfair system, right? That is undoubtedly going to slow down those standby pass lines at these attractions, having people with all-day unlimited access. it's absolutely limiting the number of standby passes they're giving out, and they are clearly limiting them, right? We have seen so far those wait times with standby pass don't really get bad unless the ride breaks down, and then you have a bunch of people backed up who need to get in that haven't been in a while, or haven't been able to get in for a while. So what OLC is doing is they're favoring package people to the point of even they are directly impacting the normal guest experience by making it harder to experience these attractions as a day guest, and also limiting the number of people who can. Right? They're very much not putting out a lot of standby pass, and because they're not putting out a lot of standby pass, you know, and they restock a bit through the day. It's worth saying that I talked about that refreshing of standby pass all day. You do it on the phone all day. Things will come up. No guarantees, right? If something goes down for a while, then it's very possible the rest of the night they won't distribute any more standby pass for it, which I've seen happen several times. But so yeah, I mean, definitely there are day guests getting screwed over by Tokyo Disney and the Oriental Land Company in favor of them selling these packages. And right, and there's enough of these to talk about, right? This package is available at several of the resort hotels. We stayed at Toy Story. It's available to Fantasy Springs people, Tokyo Disneyland Hotel, Hotel Miracosta. This ticket, this Fantasy Springs Magic ticket, is available to guests at these hotels with the package. And so that's a lot of guests, and they're favoring them, and they're the ones that will get to see all this guaranteed, and you will not. And I will tell you, though, we're going to put out a video with a strategy, how to see Fantasy Springs if you're not doing the package. Obviously, I'm going to need some time. I need to get back to Japan and do some more test days and figure out how easy or hard it remains to pull standby passes throughout the day. But I will tell you, my theory would be, if you only have one day at Disney Sea, you should mentally prepare yourself to at the least see 2 of them, and at the most see 3, and expect that you may not pull one of the 4, and that one of the 4 you don't pull might be the one that's most important to you. Because it really is like playing the lottery. You don't know what's going to come up, and you don't know what, when you tap real fast, is going to be the thing you end up booking. Because you have to be that fast. If multiple Fantasy Springs rides pop up at standby pass at the same time, you do not have time to sit there and decide. You have to click something and hit issue, because otherwise someone else is going to beat you to it. Other people know how to do this, and they're doing it very fast, and you got to be faster in order to get yours. So keep that in mind. But I can't not recommend this package. I think there's enough in here, including the hotel stay, where it makes sense to get it. It just makes a lot of sense. If this is that important to you, it's considerably cheaper than a VIP tour at most Disney resorts around the world, if not all of them, I think. Tokyo Disney's is expensive, but I don't know the price offhand. This is a relatively, I hate to use this term, but it's a relatively affordable way to see it all. And I think you have enough of a leg up with Beyond Fantasy Springs with a couple of these line skips where when you do come in early, you can book a priority pass for things at these parks that you'll skip the line for those things as well. And combining that with other DPA purchases, if you choose to want to do it, if you want to ride Toy Story Mania, if you want to ride Tower of Terror, you know, you have options here. But this is, if you are really only going to spend 2 to 3 days at Tokyo Disney Resort, if that's all I can convince you to go for, or all you can convince yourself to go for because you want to see more of Japan, which I totally understand. It's the coolest country to visit. I love it there. I just, Tokyo Disney is just my favorite place in the world. My favorite place in the world is in what is also my favorite tourist destination in the world, in Japan. And it makes it hard to, sometimes I got to pull myself away from Tokyo Disney to go see the actual country. But they're both phenomenal. So I'm not going to knock you for deciding you want to go see more of Japan, because I understand. So if you really are only going to spend 2 days, then this is the way to do it. If you feel like you could save the money and you're going to do 4 to 6 days at Tokyo Disney, then go for that too. But I will tell you, like, you will have one of the best carefree days of your theme park life on that Fantasy Springs Magic ticket, without a doubt. Just as a theme park fan, it does not get any better than unlimited front of the line access all day to 4 brand new rides. That is a really cool thing to do. Shame on OLC for offering it, but it's also a really cool thing to do. And it hurts my heart. It's a lot like Star Cruiser when I was like, the price sucks, but it's really special. And I don't want this mega corporation to profit, given that they're kind of screwing the audience over with this price. But it's the same thing here, where like Tokyo Disney Resort built a incredible land with 4 really great rides. And shame on them for limiting access and really just favoring only these package people. But you should really take advantage of it because it'll be one of the best experiences of your life. Those are my thoughts on it. So I'm giving a thumbs up. I think you should book this package. If you don't want to book it, I'll give you some strategy over the course of the summer that hopefully will help. Hopefully soon. Hopefully I'll be able to get that to you soon because I know a lot of you are probably going this summer. But in the meantime, I think this is the easiest and best way to do it. And that's my review.